What's up, fam? I'm Chelsea,
I'm Janaya.
and we are the
The
Davises.
Davises.
So, today we are going to talk about how the separation and the divorce of my husband and I affected our children. Today, we're talking with Janaya because she was in the home and was the oldest one that could see everything. Our oldest child is 28, but she wasn't in the home. But Janaya is the next in line and was the oldest to actually see everything and can feel everything. So, in her words, she's going to explain how she felt during the separation and the divorce.
During the separation and the divorce, I felt upset and angry and really disappointed.
How so? Why were you upset?
I was upset because my dad had to leave the home
Why were you disappointed?
because he hurt my mom.
And why were you really angry?
Because I was really angry because the infidelity and the fact that he had to go, and I didn't want him to go because he still loved me.
I understand. During that time frame, Janaya felt a lot of things. I know you try, as parents, we try to protect our children and keep them from seeing certain things, but the reality is they see more than we realize. In that time, we did put her in counseling, and counseling helped a lot, but it still affected her. And I'll let her share with you how it affected her. What are some of the things you did or some of the things you thought?
Some of the things that I did was break things, throw things, and disrespectful,
Mhm.
and
Yeah. These are all things that happen when trauma has occurred in the family or just trauma happens in life in general. Our children sometimes have a hard time processing information, controlling their emotions. I mean, even adults have a hard time doing that. So these are all understandable. So when Dad and I came to you and told you that we were thinking about reconciling, what were your first thoughts? Be honest.
no, I don't want them to get back together. Because what
Why?
about
Yeah.
the infidelity again? And I lost trust.
Yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable. And when you saw over time the reconciliation and the strides we were making, and as you got to spend with more time with Dad over the years through the separation and divorce, there was evident of a change. Can you state some of the positive changes that you saw?
More talking and not just giving up, and more respectfulness and mindfulness, and being more active, and yep.
Okay, that's good. So now that we have reconciled and remarried, how do you feel?
I feel happy because there's more structure and there's more obedience in the home, and it's happier. Because when he wasn't here, he was off the chain and having fun.
You mean you was off the chain?
No, me and my brother were off the chain. But yeah.
Yeah. So, as you can see, divorce doesn't just affect the two people who were married, it affects the whole family, especially the children that were there. It's like pulling a rug from underneath your family. And sometimes it's so intense, it's hard to breathe. And these are some of the things that occur when you go through a separation and a divorce. Um, I love my babies, and I know that my husband loves our babies as well. And our decision hurt our children, but we had to do what was best at that time. And you know, as parents, you try to safeguard your children from hurt and harm. But what happens when you are the person that inflict the hurt and the harm. It takes a lot of reconciliation, a lot of forgiveness and trust. And the children have to see consistency, love, and they have to also see compassion and forgiveness. And these are some of the things that we try to intentionally foster in our home so that our children can see the difference and not have to carry the hurt and the pain and maybe even the shame that came with seeing their parents separate and divorce. But thank God for His grace and mercy. He restores, and He has restored our family, and we are working our marriage and working our family unit together in love. I'm Chelsea.
I'm Janaya.
And we are the Davises. Work your marriage and work your family. Bye.
Bye.